The boy doesn't remember the sound of boots in the doorway. He remembers the sound of the flag, that soft whisper when the wind lifts it, folded tight in his mother's arms, while they stand in a field of white stones, trying not to let one name slip away. If you zoomed out from that one family, you'd see them in every decade. A woman in the 1940s clutching a telegram at a train station. A young widow in the 1960s staring at a black and white TV as the word Vietnam scrolls past. A parent in desert boots in the 2000s, pushing a stroller and explaining a folded flag and a gold star pin. To a child who only knows, "Daddy's on the phone." The uniforms change, the names of the wars change, the way the bad news arrives changes. But that moment when a family realizes their one person is never coming home, that moment has not changed at all. We say the right words. A grateful nation salutes you. We honor your sacrifice. Thank you for your service. And they matter, they really do. But there's a quiet gap between the words and the life. The speeches are public, the grief is private. The ceremony lasts an hour, the empty chair lasts for the rest of their lives. We remember on certain days, they remember every day without needing a calendar. Gold Star families didn't enlist, but they live with the terms of the contract. Their deployment is a lifetime of carrying birthdays, graduations, and grandbabies that arrive after the headstone. Most of the time, we tell this story in one direction. We honor the fallen hero. We picture the uniform, the rank, the folded flag. That's true. It's necessary. But if we stop there, we miss the people still getting up every morning and living that loss in real time. What if we widened the frame? What if Memorial Day wasn't just about the names on the stones, but also about the hands still touching those stones? The mother who keeps his medals in a box she opens once a year, the sister who turns his old t-shirt into a quilt, the dad who drives past the memorial on the way to work and can't quite bring himself to stop. The fuller story sounds like this. We honor the fallen, and we stand with the ones who loved them. Standing with them doesn't have to be big or poetic. It can be one very human thing. Refusing to let their person become just a date on a program. So here's one small thing you can do this week. If you know someone who lost a loved one in service, reach out with just 2 simple moves. First, say their person's name. I was thinking about Michael today. I found myself remembering the story you told about Jasmine. Second, ask one gentle question. What's something you wish more people knew about them? And then let them answer. No fixing. No fast change of subject. Just give them a few minutes where their person is allowed to exist in the room again, fully human. If you don't know a Gold Star family personally, you can still practice this. Look up the story of one fallen service member. Say their name out loud. Hold their family in your thoughts for a moment longer than feels convenient. It won't balance the scale, nothing can. But for one family somewhere, it quietly defies the idea that their loss has been swallowed up by history. So the next time you hear the phrase, a grateful nation, let it turn into a face and a name and maybe one small act. Because gratitude isn't just what we feel, it's who we remember and how we remember them.